Hello everybody and welcome back to another One Piece Burning Blood guide. This is going to be version 2 for Franky. My name is Silvokiji or Silvokiji, and welcome to TheZoneGamingGo. You can locate TheZoneGamingGo on the YouTube channel. Now this Franky version 2 is happening because I'm trying to redo all the old guides because I didn't explain the auto combos in any of them, which I really kind of upset about, but I will try to get as many as I possibly can done, but some characters probably won't be touched again since I just don't like covering them all the time. So, Franky. So, Franky is a 2,000 point character. He's power based. He has a unique mechanic around him, and he has absolutely no Devil Fruit, and he's no hockey. So, the thing about Franky, which makes him unique as a character, is that he has a counter system. So, those 3 cooler meteors you see under his character portrait or under his life bar or whatever is to represent his Coup de Vent. Coup de Vent is a very powerful move, dealing quite a bit of damage that you can see here. And it's also a unity. Now to get those Kula back, you have to use up all 3, or you can just switch out a character. So that means when Franky is on a team, or he has at least one person on this team, it has easy access to get that powerful, really strong skill out, rather than having him to actually drink. Because if you do drink, if I can just demonstrate it here, what happens when he loses all of his Kula? He drinks, and it takes him about a good 4 seconds to recover. Now, mid-drink, if you do press this button and you grab it already and opponent does hit you, you've already recovered your meteor. You don't have to do the whole animation to get the Kula. Okay, so to his autos. So Franky's autos is, well, very simple actually. It's going to be like 4 hits ending in a strong right. So strong right is a unity chain able move. So of course it can start off big combos with the Franky. Now after his 3rd hit is where you can do his special attacks. If you do after 3, you can do your weapons left here, which will actually be a combo, and or you can do his after 3 here and do his Coup de Vent, which is a big damaging combo, or 3 and do strong right. Now the concept of using each of these is pretty different. Now Coup de Vent can be Conqueror's Haki, so sometimes you don't really want to go for it. Sometimes you don't have Kula, or Franky might be on a character on your team, so you want to kind of conserve your your meter and stuff like that. So in most cases, he may go to weapons left during that situation because, of course, weapons left, if the character is like really low on HP and you're like definite kill, go for it. If the opponent you're fighting is low, go for weapons left. If your opponent has a lot of HP, you might want to go Coup de Vent or strong right. I'm just saying you don't need to go for Coup de Vent if your opponent is on 1%. Okay, so strong right is a unity, like I said before, for the regular one, and Coup de Vent is a unity too. So the choices about which one you're going to unity depends heavily on which one you have available to you. So after your 4th hit, you have all those still, but the Coup de Vent no longer actually changed. So let's see right here. Yeah, now it's like more of a surprise move than anything. Now you would think that maybe you can do something after the 5th hit. Oh, keep messing it up. But you cannot. The punch right there will just stay like that, and you look stupid, and you might as well continue the whole thing. Like, once you commit to that, just go ahead and do it. Get it over with. Okay, so next up is his range attack. His range attack is weird. You ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? That's pretty much what it is. So I call it the Aura Aura. So what it is a 24 hit barrage move. Perfect against Logia characters, really good, knocks the opponent back, and you can combo this with your Coup de Vent as well as weapons left. Now it will not work with your strong right, characters too far away. So it's one of those concepts again, like if the character's Conqueror's Haki base, which one you want to rely on, look at the HP, and that's what you want to do. Okay, so moving on to his guard break here. So his guard break is like a forward double, I guess, punch in a way, and it puts the person in a type state. It's the same as any of the moves he does in his combo, so it'll be the same no matter what. And so it's kind of like Franky, kind of really singular, kind of simple actually, how he has like 1 guard break and he only has like 1 range attack and he has like 1 jump attack, so you just kind of really all you gotta do is just make the right calls when playing as his character. So when he does his guard break, you are able to Coup de Vent without any sort of like, oh my goodness, I have to drink Kula. Here we go. So yeah, you can do Coup de Vent even though it doesn't really like it's supposed to hit. It just picks him up slightly off the floor. See, don't make it look stupid. Come on, just do it. There we go. Okay, look at that damage though. That's so good. So you can also combo your strong right if they're actually near a wall here. And it's might as well demonstrate this here. So the cool thing about strong right is I can just actually, come on, just do it. Well, you see what I was trying to do. You can do like the 3 times on the wall. You can actually maneuver strong right, but we'll get into that in a second. So next is his heavy guard break. So Franky has 3 different unity chains, which is really cool about 2,000 point characters is I'm noticing that a lot of them have 3 uni chains, or just a good amount compared to 3K characters. So as you mentioned before, Franky's uni chains is the Coup de Vent, the Strong Right, and then he has the Heavy Guard Break, which is a homing laser. This move itself is pretty much max screen here, and once hit you can enact the unity. So just to demonstrate how like cool that is to be able to unity someone from so far away. It's just such a good aspect, and of course it's unblockable. You can sidestep it if it is fired, so you can like dodge at the right time. Ooh, sorry about that. And you will maneuver around it. So next up here is the jump attack. So Franky's jump attack and jump unique are both basically the same. Straight up, just one punch, knocks the person weirdly in the air, does decent damage, about 10-55%, and not really combo thing. It's just to deal the extra damage. That's really it. Running attack is where everything kind of starts too. You do his running attack combo or running attack, you are able to knock the person in the air. It's a huge knock up. So compared to some characters that more aligned stagger the opponent, Franky knocks up in the air. Of course, this could be comboed with Coup de Vent, and it can also be comboed with the Strong Right and the Weapons Left. Now, something also cool that Franky can do is that in his combo, if you do his running attack after the 3rd hit, you will actually do a running attack combo. And you can actually do Coup de Burst right afterwards, or whatever you could originally do in a running attack. It's one of those really surprising things that people usually rely on here. Gotta time it. Nice hit. And go ahead and go to Kula. Okay, coming up next is his unique button. So Franky's basic unique is a super. Basically he just powers up, gives himself +1, and for 10 seconds. So cool thing about this is that not many characters in this game can actually get pluses that easily. The other characters being Garp, but Garp still has to like laugh, and it just takes a while. It takes much longer than this, but it's the fact that he can get that easy +1. Like you get the +1 here, and of course you go in a little combo, just knock up in the air, do what you want to do. You're looking at 50% with just a +1 from Franky. Just extreme. Very simplistic, very easy to get. And the only thing is that he just kind of has a hard time against Logia, but then with the Weapons Left to shred apart them and everything like that, like if you get hit by Weapons Left as a Logia based character, your bar is almost gone. That's just how good that attack actually is. Okay, so moving on here, his down unique is a different button here. So he shoots missiles. So that's really cool. So he shoots the missiles out, and the thing about the missiles is that it also kind of like spreads fire, so your opponent has a hard time dodging it. Now at max range, it'll actually, he'll get hit all by the missiles. It does decent damage on chip as well. So let's take the chip damage that Franky can actually do for a second. I say decent, but that was like actually kind of bad actually. Okay, he's not getting hit by all the missiles. Come on, get hit by all the missiles. Oh yeah, forgot you can control it. Yeah. Wait a minute, guys. I'm having a hard time. I quit. Okay, let's just demonstrate the guard damage here. From the Weapons Left, that's beautiful. Now, Coup de Vent is not that. Oh, okay, never mind. I lied. Just look at all that chip damage. Like, Franky is the chip master over here, guys. Okay, so what do we got next here? I think we're going to be moving on to his flash counter. Yeah, okay, so Franky's flash counter is, of course, this. Okay, so of course, what you're probably going to do after you get a flash counter right. You're most likely going to go for Coup de Vent, so I don't even think we need to talk about that any further. Special attacks. So first special is Weapons Left. Talked about this already. Weapons Left can be angled different directions. It fires a whole bunch of bullets at your opponent. Of course, it can be enhanced to do chip damage like I already demonstrated before. Coup de Vent is the mainstay for him. That's the big deal. It's so strong. Can be used with a lot of his attacks and stuff. And of course, you only get 3 counters with it. On the team, abuse the shit out of this move, but alone, be careful about it. You don't want to do it too many times. You don't want to drink in front of your opponent, because that happens to a lot of people. And of course, Strong Right. Now, Strong Right is pretty cool too. So Strong Right can actually be sent in 3 directions. So we got the forward direction already. You press down, you go up, you get the anti-air version, and you press up, you get down, which is basically the downgrade. So you can actually go like this, 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 and and in the unity. So let's do that again. Oh, one both. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Just something cool you can do. Okay, so next up here is the last thing, is this, I guess, the special movement, because Franky, when he actually presses the ability button, doesn't really get any benefits for that massive chip damage we already demonstrated. So pressing the R1X or whatever button you use special movement, you actually gain armor mid jump, and also on the way down. So that's a pretty good thing to get close to people. Like, you can actually beat out Garf's special movement just by doing this. And of course, it can be comboed by Coup the Vent. Okay, so something else, when in the wall, you can, if you time it correctly, you can actually juggle the opponent. Oh my goodness, you can actually juggle your opponent with Franky. There we go. Okay, I was too far away. It's a weird angle, so like let's just do it twice. One. Oh my god. Okay, one more time. Okay, I quit. I'm not doing that. No, you do it again. Okay, apparently I'm not working it. But you saw me do it already. Okay, so next up is the ultimate, or the awakening. When Frank goes to his awakening, he transforms to General, I guess you can call it Franky, or General Franky, or Franky Shogun. Shogun means general in Japanese, I think. So that's why he calls himself that. So when you're in this transformation, you get 3 moves. Your square button or your attack button becomes General's left, which is a huge chip damage tool. The unique button becomes General Watch Your Step, which is also a huge chip damage tool. And you gain unblockable laser similar to your heavy guard break. So let's put this person on, let's say, guard. So you can generally see how much this Watch Your Step does in terms of chip. And let's add, well, I don't even add it. It doesn't matter if you add it. But just a little bit. Look at just how much chip is doing. Like, you can literally kill somebody by chip with Franky simply by using that move over and over again. Now, yeah, I know that's considered spamming, you know, whatever. And when the opponent does mess up or press the press the button you're not supposed to press, his ultimate is super fast on impact. So we're gonna go ahead and get him off this guard here, go to standing, so you can actually see. So the ultimate is a full-on laser. It's brilliant too. It's like, it's an amazing skill. Okay, so some cool things about Franky when we get into the ultimate moves is that he can actually do stuff like this, then do this. Oh, ooh, messed up. Okay, let's do this again. Actually, let's do this one instead. Let's do 1, 2, 3. No. I won't do this one. I'm gonna do this one. Oh my goodness, this is like, this is annoying. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do the wall variation one, so you can do the knock up and then do Franky Shogun here. Now, the thing you need to think about when using Franky Shogun is that you see the laser top part here. So that top part, if they do hit that, I mean, the move itself is already in place since it's like basically like a setup ultimate. Even if you perform it and they're not close to it and they basically land on it, even if there's lines on the screen or whatever, it calculates basically if you were to hit that you would kill. And if you perform the move before the character actually reaches the laser and they only take some of the damage, then most likely you're going to get punished when you actually get out of Franky Shogun. So that's just one of those things where timing is also a really good thing as well. So Franky can really do just combos where you actually knock up in the air, do the Coup the Vent, then go into Franky Shogun, but it won't be like the full damage. It'll be like partial damage. And of course with Franky Shogun, because of the giant laser, you can also do ground damage. Of course there will be reduced damage just to be getting hit off the ground. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Franky, guys. Generally power type character, pretty linear, doesn't really need all that explanations for what he can do, but when you do play as him, you do need to think about what you're going to perform, because you're watching that meter. Like I said, if you have a team, use it like crazy, but if you're by yourself, think a little bit more about it. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed this Franky version 2 guide. There will be more, guys, in the future. I'm doing Smoker eventually at some point. And enjoy playing One Piece Burning Blood.